Well, here's our Cooper hawk sitting in a tree watching the birds at the bird feeder, right by the culvert. And, been sitting here a while. Birds have quit eating now. They're a little nervous. They know the hawk's in the tree, so the stellar jays are not hollering, but this is our adult Cooper hawk. Comes about every day. So we'll just watch for a while, sitting out where we get a fairly good video. And we'll just see how long she sits here. Just kind of sitting tight. Like I said, all the birds are quiet. There's nobody eating now. Before they were just all over the bird seed that we put on the road, and it attracts our bird, and we get to get a video. I've never seen them catch any birds here. They're out in the grass away from here, they catch them. And just too many eyes watching when they're feeding on the road. So it works out good for the birds. But it puts them in the area where we can get good videos and photos of the hawk. Kind of like having a bird feeder in your backyard. Every once in a while you're going to get a hawk show up and sit in a tree and you get a good shot. But anyway, you know, this is an adult. It's got the orangish bars. Got the hackles up in the back of the head. That's how you know it's a Cooper hawk and not a sharpshin. But we have overcast skies. We had just a little mist earlier this morning, so just a slight little bit of snow on the road when I got here. But the Cooper hawk wants some brunch now. It's 11:34. And I did see her earlier, so she was in a spot where I couldn't get a video. And now she came back. She's in a spot where there's not too many twigs in the way, and we can watch her. So we'll definitely keep an eye on her. As long as she sits there, the birds won't come back. But she's just being patient. She watches the grass below her. If there's any hiding there, sometimes her tail sticks out and she can pounce down and catch them that way. Because once they think they're hidden, just one feather and a little movement, she can spot it. The Cooper hawk's a great hunter. They are really good. Yep, she's just sitting there watching everything in all directions. That's what's going on. And this may be the adult that we're going to be looking for the nest again over by the 212 pond. I have a pair of Cooper hawks been nesting there for a couple of years, but there's a lot of ivy in the trees and it's hard to find the nest, so we're going to really make a good effort this year. And hopefully we'll see when they're hauling the sticks in. We make a lot of calls and a lot of communication. We'll watch before the leaves come out and see if we can see where they're going with the sticks, and we'll know where the nest is. And hopefully it'll be out in the open where we can get videos. It's a pretty thick grove, a lot of ivy in the tree. That's what might be behind the ivy. But we'll give it our best shot. We got a lot of good birders that we hang out with and know about it. And we have several shifts down there watching. So. But for now, Cooper hawk's thinking about brunch. Just sitting right here. Perfect tree. And of course, birds can see her, so they're not going to come to the bird feeder now. We put seed out by the culvert for them. And they feed, and it gives us this great opportunity to get our hawks up close and take a look at them. That's what's going on. Let's see if I can get a still shot, maybe. Come in a little bit more, maybe. There we go. We'll try that. You look at the cheeks of their orange cheeks, it's a female coop, and the males have kind of a grayish cheeks right under the eye. So this is our female. And that makes our birds nervous. We'll just keep an eye on her for a bit. She's checking, see if there's any movement in any direction. Back off a little bit. There we are. That's her perch. It's in a good spot. As you can see, everything that goes on here on the road The bird's feeding. There's our fence. That's exactly where she is. You want to look for that tree. Sits there really good. I'm using the Canon SX60 Power Shot with my window out. Comes in pretty good. Well, looks like she's going to hang out for a while. So I'm glad she's sticking it out. We see her, you know, about every day or every other day anyway. I come here every day and back and forth, and eventually I see her. We also have a sharpshin that hunts here. And of course our Castro and our Merlin shows up, so we got a lot of activity here. And we're down at the other end. We always listen for the red-shouldered hawk, but haven't heard him in a few days, so we'll see what happens. Alright then, enjoy the video and we'll get some still shots.